Hello, welcome to your onboard suit measuring appointment. So, I just need to confirm your identity, please. May I see your badge? Thank you. Can you confirm your age? Well, you don't look a day over 402. There you are. Okay, so today you have a new job on board, is that correct? Good. Well, I'm here to measure you up. So, let's get started. I did used to work in the facial beautification part of the ship, but they moved me due to an incident. So, you are one of my first measuring jobs. It's exciting. Right, okay. Let me just get the right end. Okay. Now I've been told that I don't have to write anything down because they've placed a chip here, and basically I should have all of my memories just tracked and they can input that onto the database, so your measurements will be stored. Okay, right then, well, you require headgear, yes? Okay, is it a 3-parter or a 2-parter? 3-parter. Okay, I'll need to measure your 4th ear then, because the 3-parters just sit in the middle between the 3rd and the 4th ear. Okay, right, okay, let's start here. Okay, right, and I think maybe we should measure just here. Okay, good. I've actually only been on board the ship for about 5 years. Yes, I do quite like it, and it's better than the burning of earth, and it got quite hot, all the fires, so I like the coolness on board and the quite funky outfits. So I'm just gonna measure your second nose, just because part of your headgear does come down onto the nose area. Okay, I can feel the information being processed, so that's good. Right, let me come round the side of you. Okay, right. Good. What did you do before this role? Oh, nice. So, just limb replacements. Oh, that's good. Are you looking forward to this new role? Good. And you never know with this, as it is a bit of a promotion, if you don't mind me saying so. You may even get an extra meal a day. I know, well, we mustn't get our hopes up, but an extra portion of rations is all we can hope for. I'm just really trying to get as many measurements of the head area as possible. They have told me that I need to be very, very diligent with this. Okay, so I think I'm going to take it across here. I'll be sure not to touch your third eye. I know it can be a bit sensitive. I'm actually waiting on mine to be installed. I had to have it removed a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, it was a shame. I really, really liked it, but unfortunately it did become infected, so. Okay. Lovely. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over this lump here, okay, as that will require special fitting. Good. Okay. Good. Yes, all that information has been progressed and sent on. Okay, so that's all of your measurements for your head completed. Good. So now I'm going to come across this area here. Okay, so just stand nice and still, please. I'm loving your fifth leg. It's lovely. I'm loving the individual styling. It's really, really nice. Okay, let's check that across here. Good. Oh, me? Yes, what do you think of my sixth leg? It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I actually had this redesigned last week. Yeah, it's really good actually. Having the wheel on the bottom as well is really handy, giving me that extra speed through the ship. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna do the top of the shoulder area. There we go. Lovely. And we'll do the same over here. Okay. I do have some input on, say, with uniforms. So after I've done all the measuring, we could discuss some potential styles. Oh, good. Right, okay, if you could just move your third arm just backwards. That's it. Great. So I'm going to measure down this first arm. Nice. Okay, and we'll now do this arm. Good. Did you do your limbs yourself then? I was going to say because they're very even. When I initially had a couple of these changed, they weren't great, so I wish I'd had someone like you. Okay, and then if you just want to flip that third arm back round, I'll measure that. Okay. Okay, perfect. Good. Alright then, now I'm going to measure across this area here. Okay, so to measure fully, I don't know if you'd like to just screw off your arms just to get a full fitting, or if you'd like to just do it with the arms on. Yeah, that's no problem. Right, across the chest. Oh, it's quite wide. Wow, you really do expand, don't you? Yeah, no, that's fine. Just have to add on a little bit more fabric. Okay, lovely. Okay, right. I'll just measure from here to here. Okay. Okay. Good. Is that your full neck, or do you have a sprung one? It is sprung. Could you just spring it out for me? Great, thanks. I'll take the obviously unsprung measurement and then the sprung, so okay, lovely. Right, so I'm just going to continue the measurements down this area here. Okay, do you have any metal plating? Just on this side. Okay, would you prefer a looser fit? Yes? Okay, that's fine. I'll add a little bit of extra fabric onto this side. Okay. Lovely. Perfect. Okay. And then do you have a pocket on this side? Yeah. Okay. So that skin pocket is 7 by 8. And how deep is that pocket? Okay, we're looking at a 3-inch deep skin pocket. Lovely. Do you prefer something quite form-fitting against the skin pocket or quite loose? Quite loose. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just going to come here. Good. And I'll come here. And round here. Lovely. Okay, so now I'm going to move down onto the hip area. Okay, so let's go fully round. I may be needing the whole measure here, so if you take that bit actually, lovely, and then we'll just wind it kind of round. Oh, just about. Okay, so yeah, that is the whole tape measure. Great, okay. So I'll also just measure. If you could just turn around just a moment. Thanks. Okay, so I'll just measure your back here. So just there we go. Great. Okay, measure across. Great, okay, you can turn back around now. Okay, so you're doing really well. Right, let's move on to your legs. Okay, so if you wouldn't mind, could you just dislocate the first one up, please? Oh, thanks so much. Right, there we go. Leg number 1. That's a lovely design on that. It's really nice. Actually, it goes quite well with the second, doesn't it? You sort of kept those two the same and then those 3 a little bit different. Great, and pop that back down. And now the second leg, please. Thank you. Okay, so the second leg, like so. Perfect. And now let's move on to the third leg, please. Yep. That one's a little bit wider. Okay. And the fourth leg, please. Yep, that's fine. Nope, I've got it. Nope, that's fine. I'll just prop it up with my leg. Okay, right, measuring along. Okay, I put it down. Okay, and the fifth leg, please. Yeah, okay, that's it. Just keep it there. Wonderful. Okay, I think that may actually be the main measuring finished. Okay, so let me pop this down. I'd like to take some notes just to really find out how I could make your uniform more you. Okay, so back on Earth, I did used to be a beautician but also a stylist. On my Instagram account had 900 followers. Of all the people that I'd styled, it was very, very successful. I used to actually work in this place called Essex. You haven't heard of that? Well, they took out my voice chip, but sometimes I do like to practice for fun. It kind of sounds something like this. So like it's very, very just kind of like relaxed babes, do you know what I mean? So if you like, I could actually kind of do the rest of the little chat section in this kind of voice. Oh, it's hurting your ears. Right. Well, with my knowledge, let's create you the perfect uniform. So, right, let me just make a couple of notes actually. I know that everything is being stored, you know, up there, but, shh, they won't know. So, okay, so we did make a note that you would like a larger area of fabric around the metal plating to the side. You would also like a larger section to cover the skin pocket. I actually like to keep spare cashew nuts in mine. Yeah, I kind of save them up from the rationing and then just pop them in. Right, now I think my first question is going to be, do you want each of the legs to be the same? Okay, so you'd like a theme, but you would like them all to be individual. I feel that's important. And the third leg as well, I did notice that one is alive. Does it take food and water? It does. So you'll be needing a cutout then for the third leg. Okay, that's fine. Third leg cutout. That's perfect. So colour wise then, what are you thinking? Okay, right. Well, I suppose my first question would be to that is, do you have your full eyesight? Right. Okay, so I'm going to have to sort of guide you on this a little bit. So I feel like blue is going to work. So we could have shades of blue. Definitely stay away from orange. That is not your colour. I also don't think red is your colour, or purple, or pink, or yellow. So we're looking at white, black. We can go all types of metallic, okay. Blue, maybe a grey, possibly brown. Okay, I mean, do you like what I have on today? Okay, so I'm going to write down not in a million years would I wear that. So that tells me that you don't like a very structured, bold style. Okay, so you prefer something much more free-flowing. Okay, right. Do you have to remove your hands at the end of the day? You do, so you need a loose-fitting cuff to the sleeve. Okay. Would you also like hand coverings? Yeah. In the same type of fabric as the rest, or a bit more flexible? I mean, for instance, something like I've got on right now, a bit fuller. Okay. Now, the headpiece we mentioned earlier, obviously with all your ears, it may be a little bit uncomfortable. So is there anything that I can do to make it slightly more comfortable for you? Okay, so it needs to be easy to remove. Okay, and in a breathable fabric. Maybe with some type of cooling aid in. Okay. How often a day do you have to consume liquids? Are you in group 4, I imagine? Group 4. Okay, that's fine. I'll make sure that the covering that comes down to the nose then doesn't extend down to the mouth. That's fine. I know group 4s do require more liquid intake. That's fine. Oh, that explains the swelling up there. Yeah, the water storage, I forgot. Okay, great. Now the chest area. Do you know if you'd like more of a structured fit there, because you're going quite loose for the rest of the look? Right. Okay. So we're going to go with some sort of boning there. Hard material. Because I suppose you want to look quite powerful. Okay, powerful. Good. And do you enter zones 10 at night, 10 and 11? Zone 10. Okay, so I'm going to need to put some reflection tape on you. Okay, so if I weave that into the arms and all of the legs and just across the chest plate. Okay, you're going to be visible. Don't be run over by the machines. Not great. Okay, so let's move on to the things that you definitely don't want. Right. And okay, that's quite specific. Okay, that needs to be done. Okay, what else? You don't want that, definitely. Okay, but what about the feet coverings? Right, okay. Okay, let me write down then. Covering 3. I'm just going to put down more breathable. Okay, and I noticed on the bottom of leg 6, you've got a slight spike outwards. Do you want me to go around that, or do you want to just sort of incorporate that into the design maybe? Okay, incorporate it into the design. Okay. Anything else you definitely don't want though? Okay. Great. Well, I think that is everything covered. Okay, so all of your information today obviously will be sent to them, and they will do a mock-up design for you with some of the extra information that I will provide to them. Hopefully I won't be punished for the extra information, but I am willing to go the extra mile for you. So let's have a look at the diary then for the timeline of when your new seat will be ready. Oh god, we've got a new section of intakes. They're only group 1ers though, so I don't think they're going to need as much attention. Okay, I do have another one of group 4. If I move around group 6 actually, because theirs isn't as urgent. Do you have the tokens today, or will that be at the time? You do have pre-tokens. Could I see them? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So that does actually push you up the queue. So now I think you're going to be looking at a first fitting in just 31 years. So is that okay? Because you start in actually 32 years, so that's actually quite good, the help of those tokens. Yeah? Oh lovely, that's perfect then. So get your booked in for then. Great. Well, that should fly by. You know how time goes here. A year is like a day. Exactly. Well, I mean, it literally is, but okay. So that's great. So then I'll see you in 31 years. Great. Do you have any questions? They would cost extra. Is it a job essential? Okay. We are particularly busy. We are. I'm really, doing my best, really, just on 32 years as it is, or 31 even. So, let's have a look. So you just want some storage bags then? Okay, just for night time. We could make them in the same fabric as the uniform, just assessing. So you've got the 3 arms. Okay, 3 arms. And we've got the 5 legs. Okay, I want storage bags for all of them. Okay, do you want individual storage bags, or do you want like the arms together and legs together? Arms and legs can go together. Okay, that will help with the timing a little bit. Yeah. I mean, off the record from them, have you got any meal tokens? You know, just to help with the timelines just a little bit. Otherwise, maybe quite a long wait. Could be looking at around 120 years, if not. Just wanna double check. Any meal tokens? Yeah. What about in the skin pocket? Oh, look at that. 1 meal token. It's a double size one though, so okay, I'll accept it. And I'll schedule these storage bags for, it's still going to be 50 days. I am sorry. I know. The trouble is I've got some group 8ers. Upper management, they can't be late. They can't, so I mean, I shouldn't really, but I could do a very, very rush job. It would be done in just 16 years. But it would require 50 tokens, and next time you come in, 2 double-sized meal tokens. So just give you a moment to contemplate. Lovely. Okay, so if you could just sign here then. Thank you. And okay, so I'll put the date and time here. Great, so you've agreed to payment. Okay, so that's everything today. Thank you so much for coming to see me, and do remember to leave a Google review. Oh yes, no, Google still exists. Okay, you're very welcome. I'll see you shortly then. Bye-bye. Right, who have I got coming in next? Screen. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. A group tenor. Oh god. Okay, I can see one of the legs now. So